Your perspective on the flagrant foul, what was the point you were trying to make to her?
It's just a good take foul, you know? If you either Angel gets wide open 2 points or, you know, we send him to the free throw line. Nothing malicious about it. It's just a good take foul. Every basketball player knows that.
From your perspective, just what you saw on that play, how you interpreted what happened.
Basketball play, refs got it right. Move on. Basketball play, refs got it right. Move on.
Guys, it's so obvious that Angel Reese hates Caitlin Clark. If you don't know, let me inform you about what happened. Caitlin Clark committed a hard foul on Angel Reese as she was wide open for a free, easy layup. Routine play. Every one of you that's watching has heard your coach tell you, hey, we ain't gonna give them no easy points, no easy baskets in the paint, baby. So why do I think Angel Reese hates Caitlin Clark? It could be the fact that Aaliyah Boston had to save Angel Reese from ending her career. This is a still shot. After the foul that Caitlin Clark put on Angel Reese tried to hit her. But if it wasn't for Aaliyah Boston putting her arms in the way, Angel Reese would not be playing basketball anymore because she was gonna sucker punch Caitlin Clark. Now you tell me a time when you've seen somebody get fouled on a basketball court in a professional league where they tried to almost sucker punch somebody that they were friends with because of a hard foul. I've seen LeBron James get fouled by Dwayne Wade, but it was a hard foul. LeBron didn't get up and try to smack him upside the head or hit him in the face from behind, but that's what Angel Reese did to Caitlin Clark. So where was this type of reaction last year when Angel Reese got chokeslammed by Alyssa Thomas of the Connecticut Sun? Y'all remember that? So after watching the play, I tweeted out, after watching Caitlin Clark's flagrant foul on Angel Reese and the aftermath, there is no way Angel Reese can continue the lie that she doesn't dislike Caitlin Clark. I know what hatred looks like. Angel Reese hates Caitlin Clark. Not some basketball rivalry hate either. Hate.
Moved in to being able to read the expressions of a person and know their intent, know their character, know their perspective. But he does understand hate because I think he also understands the hate of self. When you look at the play, which is all we can speak to as professionals, all we can speak to as analysts, Angel Reese pushed one of her teammates. Caitlin Clark had a hard foul, which is part of basketball. I feel like it was assessed correctly. And Angel Reese's reaction is the sort of reaction you get in a situation when you feel like you took an intentionally hard foul. That's competitiveness. That's rivalry. That's not hate. And so now, though, when RG3 jumps on to the hate train or to the angry train, and now follows along with what we saw from Keith Olbermann, what we saw from Dave Portnoy, as they poured on to Angel Reese to make her the villain in Caitlin Clark's heroic or hero story.
Right.
The one thing we know about RG3 is he's not having conversations at his home about what Black women have to endure in this country, about what young Black women and athletes like Angel Reese have had to deal with being on the opposite side of Caitlin Clark's rise and ascension into stardom. Now, when you look at it, I think A'ja Wilson is the face of the league. A'ja Wilson is the best player in the league. Caitlin Clark is the most important player in the WNBA. And a ton of her fandom has come along with some racial bias or some racial pieces to why people love her so much. And so now if you're RG3, when is the last time within your household you've had a conversation about what she's dealing with? You haven't been able to do that because in both of your marriages, you've been married to white women. You haven't had opportunities to have those conversations to educate you on what they're feeling, what Black women deal with, what they're seeing when they think of a young Angel Reese. And the whole time that he's mimicking Angel Reese and bobbing his head and moving his neck while he's doing this whole piece, his wife is in the back amening and clapping. And so to me, it's just another situation that now this young lady has to deal with. When I worked with RG3, he would make all of these sort of corny jokes about milk and how much he loved it and how important it was. And he always points out on social media the color of his wife's skin, as if the color of her skin is what makes her special, as if the color of her skin is what makes her a good wife. I've met the lady, I've had a conversation with her. Right. I think she's more than that. But it also leads to what Black women deal with a lot, from black men who have chose to date or marry outside of their race. They always feel like they have to go the extra mile to prop up the woman that they're married or the woman that they're with over black women by denigrating black women. I feel like we should have an opportunity to move past that and understand that Angel Reese can be great in her own right, as Caitlin Clark is as well. Caitlin Clark is a likable and lovable superstar. She pays homage to the stars of the past. She pays homage to the black women that have come before her. And now she is carrying the mantle forward. So there's no need to pin those two against each other and paint them based on stereotypical tropes. And I think this is what I'd like RG3 to know, that no matter how much he continues to echo the microaggressions of racists, he'll be no less black than me.
I really believe there should be no space in sports media for personal attacks. I've said it before, but certainly personal attacks against wife and children have always been off limits. Ryan, you attacked me and my family in a public forum on a level that shows just how low of a human being you are. You can disagree with me all you want. Challenge my takes, but keep my family and my wife out of it. That's a boundary that should always be respected, man. Always. Ryan Clark personally attacking me and my family because he disagreed with my sports opinion is a bad look for ESPN. It's cowardly, it's spineless, and it's weak. Ryan Clark personally attacking me and my family, personally because he disagreed with my sports opinion, is a bad look for him as a man. I hope you get the help you need, brother.
What's the word, YouTube, man? Welcome back to the channel. Like, share, comment, subscribe, turn on the notification bell as well, man. Let's get right into this video. Former NFL players Ryan Clark and Robert Griffin III have aired out some beef all over social media after RG3 gave his take on the hard foul committed by Caitlin Clark against Angel Reese in their WNBA season opener game, man. And this has taken, just like pretty much the whole Caitlin Clark debate, bruh, it just take away from the whole game. Now, I get still, we are pushing the WNBA, we're making it bigger than what it was yesterday and the day before. I'm all for that, but it's like the conversations and the debates like this, it's like, man, what are we doing, right? So yeah, like I said, RG3 gave his take, basically saying Angel Reese hates Caitlin Clark. And Ryan Clark, man, he chimed in and basically gave RG3 some pushback, saying he really can't relate to Angel Reese because he's married to a white woman, or he's only been married to white women, something like that, right? And it's just like, to me, personally, it's just like, bro, what are we doing, bro? How we go from talking about basketball to black and white again? Like, how do we get here, bro? That's my opinion on it. Like, can we just keep it about the sport, bro? Let's build the game. I know this kind of stuff can come with it. Like, yeah, we all gonna talk our trash, and when we like debating for our favorite players, when we sticking up for our favorite players, shit, I'm gonna talk. I know me. I'm gonna bash your player, especially if you bashing mine. That's just how it is as fans of sports. Well, from my experience. Y'all let me know what y'all think about that, man. A couple other ex-NFL players, you know, they did they little chiming in and reacting to the situation. Y'all let me know what y'all think about all of this, man. Shout out to everybody, man. Shout out RG3, Ryan Clark, Shady McCoy, and Le'Veon Bell, man. Those really the only ones that I seen really had something to say about this topic so far. But like I said, y'all let me know what y'all think about this in the comment section, man. Like, share, comment, subscribe. Turn on that bell, man. Catch us next time. And, bruh, I'm going to say it, bro. We got to stop with this Angel Reese, Caitlin Clark thing. Like, this is weird, bro. Like, how are we comparing these two? These two are completely different players. Play the game two completely different ways. Like, for real, bro. This is pretty much, like I said, it's based off of straight race. Because they not really playing. They not playing each other, bro. They not guarding each other, bro. Like, they probably was matched up on a mismatch or whatever a few times, unless Caitlin was. I didn't really watch the game. I didn't watch that game. I'm not gonna lie. But unless Caitlin was like hunting that matchup, they was not guarding each other. They don't guard each other, bro. Come on, man. Like, let's be real here. Why are we comparing these players? I get we trying to push the game. Somebody trying to get the game bigger than what it is. Yeah, we all want it to be. Why not, right? But this debate here is stupid. But that's it for me, man. I'm out.